Howdy, neighbor. I'm Gravebind, and this is a Hercules build. Let's jump right into it. First item we're going to get is boots. On Hercules, I'm going to grab Warrior Tabi. On everyone, you're going to get boots. On Hercules, you're going to get Warrior Tabi. If you're playing Conquest, get the Blessing of whatever role you're playing in, and get 2 healing and 2 mana potions. Alright, so next item on Hercules, we're going to get Shield of Regrowth. It's going to provide sustain and cooldown early on, as well as extra mobility when we use our self-heal. It's going to make us hard to get away from and hard to escape. After Shield of Regrowth, we're going to get Shifter Shield. Shifter Shield is going to provide 70 physical power when you're above 75% health. It's also going to give you physical and magical protections when you drop below that. After Shifter Shield, we're going to hop into Sovereignty. Sovereignty is going to be really good for sustain, as well as giving some HP 5 and physical protections to our allies. Allied gods within 70 units have their physical protections increased by 15 and their HP 5 increased by 35. Now to throw a little bit of damage and cooldown into this build, we're going to get Jotun's Wrath. Jotun's Wrath is going to give us a lot of cooldown protection, let us use that heal a lot, proc our Shield of Regrowth. On top of that, it's going to give us some penetration and power, which will really give us some damage and make us annoying when they can't kill us. Last item, we're going to get Mantle of Discord. Mantle of Discord is going to give us a lot more physical protection and magical protection, really rounding out how tanky we are going to be. It's also going to cap out our cooldown reduction and give us a stun in case we really end up having a hard time getting out of there. Alright, so that's the build. Let's get into some gameplay. Alright, let's get this bread. Yeah, no, I'm not going to get teleport. I'm going to get Blink. So I was really hoping I could get him here, but I kind of chickened out last second and he took me out with Bolsonaro a little bit. Really rough start. So my build started off a little slow. Oh, and about halfway through I messed up the build order. I didn't do Shifter Shield in the right spot. But once I got online, I became a real nuisance for their team. I started doing a lot of damage. I ended the game 9-1 and I was really happy with that. So I was about to go into a team fight here. This is when I started to come online and I really started doing damage. More importantly than the damage, I was impossible to hit. My sustain from Shield of Regrowth and also my movement made it impossible for them to pin me down and get felt really good to kill that Thoth, I will tell you what. Unfortunately, I tried poking out this Emoja, but she didn't feel like playing for a while. Her ult let her get away, and she was really low. But this is when I started feeling really good about the build. So team fight, when my build was starting to come online, this is when I really got that extra mobility, and I really started to feel it. Hachiman, I started smacking real hard once I got Yogi shot. He tried to run, but Shield of Regrowth, that 40% movement is, you're not going to escape. Like, Hercules not going to escape 40% movement. And I will tell you something else, neither will Hoonbots. He tried that. After mid-range and to late, this Hercules build really, like, I died one time. I felt like I was just smacking people left and right, just hitting people with a big old stick. Powers never scared me, especially like 4th item in. Like I don't even have any physical protection yet, other than my Shield of Regrowth. The nice thing about Hercules 3 is that it heals damage you take while it's active, so that makes it really powerful for tanking Phoenixes in battle, which I did a lot of. These guys came at me, and this is the first, like, this is when I was scared. I thought the second death was coming. Hachiman really wanted me. Unfortunately, I do a lot of damage to him, and he doesn't do a lot to me. But I still had to run away. I wasn't going to get by. After his ult took me out, I still made it out. That Thoth caught my eye from across the map. I knew I was going to, and it felt so good to do it. That was clean. I don't want to die. Yeah, that Erlang, he did more damage and about just as tanky as me. He was not as much of a threat to our switches though. I think he he also went AFK about 3 minutes in. Or he went AFK for 3 minutes. That was unfortunate. His boulder felt so good! Yeah. This boat gave me one of the vibes. Bet it's like on a platter. What nice about. Unfortunately, that was my last kill of the whole game. Ooh, it feels good to be divine! Because the game didn't last. I really like 370. The cooldown from this, I don't die. It was every squishy on their team. Just if they were near me, got deleted. I mean, they couldn't do anything about it. Again, I'm tanking this Phoenix. After I tank this Phoenix, I go straight to middle lane and take that one too. After pushing both lanes down, I'm like, this game's over if I get that third Phoenix. So I push all the way up the left lane in an attempt to try to pull down that left Phoenix and get us 3 lanes of fire minions, because after that it's really hard to defend against, especially when you got a Hercules on your team running around punching you all the time. It literally was like I was running around this game trying to defend. Hunbats shows up here in a second trying to defend this team. Unfortunately, he can't hurt me and I can't hurt him, so he didn't really do a lot. All he kind of did was make me not finish, but it didn't really matter. Healed 873. I whiffed another boulder, but it doesn't matter because they surrender. I win. Woo! Feels good to win, I will tell you what. I think I finished 9-1. If I would have had time to get more kills, I'd have got a divine. But, I mean, I'd have got a godlike. But, that's the build. Hope you liked it. Hope you can do just as good. Maybe you can't. Alright. Don't forget, I'm Gravebond. See you next time.